Starting my own special interest group at the Capitol. Retired clerks, we're going to be up there doing our thing.
If Dane County Clerk Scott McDonnell would like to come up and say a few words.
Well, I gotta be careful there. Thanks for having me today. This is an impressive crowd. As someone like myself, I start to think, I don't think this many people would come to my retirement party. Sitting around looking around like, I don't know what I'm doing. But, the clerk's office, of course, works very closely with all the municipal clerks, and there's a bunch here today to be with Diane. You can be on the election commission now. That's what you can do. You can serve on the election commission. So think about that. Yeah, they would hate you. No, I'm just kidding. But I served for 20 years on the county board, a little less, and then I became county clerk. And Diane and I ran against each other for that seat. And when you think about, I've been in politics a long time, and generally people fall into two camps. They can't stand the person they ran against. They have so much personal animosity, they can't get over it. Or you're an adult, and you get along with people and you work together. And Diane was a professional and welcoming and super helpful. And that's the kind of person she is. And I really appreciate that. I mean, it's actually very rare. Most people are petty and, in government anywhere, politics, not government, politics, I'll say. So I appreciate that, Diane. It's a real testament to your personality. And for me, my father was in county government, he was a city manager, then he was in county government, and that's kind of, I feel like I got into it that way. But I was instilled with the belief that service is really important, that it's a really important job. My dad would never take the county car to the store in fear that someone would see him going in to get groceries using a county car. And Diane is like that as well. She's a stickler, and I know there's a lot of people in this room who know exactly what I'm talking about. She has the highest level of integrity and discipline, and that is what keeps people believing in our system of government. I really do believe that. And I know there's a lot of people in this room who work for maybe the city or the county or other. When you have those interactions with other members of the public, and you show them that you're honest and you try hard, you make the extra effort, that interaction is what gives people faith to ignore some of the attacks when they say, oh, there's illegal voting or there's fraud. There really is no illegal voting and fraud, just so you guys know that. We check everybody. So, but that we worry a lot that will seep into the culture and people will stop believing in the way we do our form of government. And it's people like Diane who year after year make sure that, in Sun Prairie and other places, they still believe in government. I will tell you a story. So I was going through inspector statements, countywide, reading through them, and they all look pretty much, yes I do.
See, I told you all he reads them.
And they're highly entertaining sometimes, actually. But I noticed that they all look pretty much the same. The formatting and everything, until you get to Sun Prairie, and they're completely different. And they're in red, and they're formatted differently. And I remember being irritated by that. And so right, so then I talked to you about it, and of course, everyone else's is wrong, and yours is right. So we went through it with her. And I never told you this, but I quietly made changes to the template for the other ones.
I don't know, because I never look at your
I know you don't. That was clear from the ones that we got from you. But that's, but it was enough, I don't know if I would do that for every clerk where I would actually go, okay, I hung up and I'm like, all right, I'm going to look through this now. But, but Diane, I feel like we only had 4 years together, but, your dedication, your professionalism, I've gotten to the point now where you can get me to sit and roll over. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So thank you for everything you do. Appreciate it. And enjoy your retirement.
The difference between Scott and I is he's a politician, I'm a clerk.